What's up? We're back. Puff. You see. Okay, let's start the tailwind. Let's start the trunk. Okay, very well. So a friend of mine is suggesting that there could be that this guy won't add anything because the last element who's entering is going to be the same as the before, and that would not be inserted for some reason. That's the only thing I can latch on, so I can do a test on that. Problem is values that get item clone. Problem is for loop indexing Leptos. I don't know how to for loop and take the index. Not quite sure. Once we get that, we are free to go. I don't think the documentation would tell me that. I can just slap this inside this guy. Hey, how to print also the index? Okay, so this actually works. In Ether, enumerate item index. And the fuck? Besides the sides doesn't implement. All right, so that would be item index. Rather, I don't think that that's the problem, but excuse me, since when? I always get destroyed by this for some reason. Okay. So that being that, we can at this point just say that ed is format index. but it wasn't that. Well, the good part is still get to see at what point. Stop at 168. Pick your pace to stop. Actually, it was logged. Take a look. Let's log the element. Could it be my... To be fair, it's looking kind of solid. So it is looping over everything. It is putting doubles in here. But it won't stop, like, for no reason. How about this? And we set, and we take values. Dot get dot len. Let's see if that... You know, that should be working. Hey, Speed, thank you for the follow. How is your day? Mine, it isn't great. But at least render me the console. But see, every single element is here. It stops after 168. Only when rendering in order. Leptos can't render each element for loop. This code will render only the first 168 elements. How about that? Leptos signals return of the values and get my not properly tracking updates. So try using signal on each closure. I can do that. We can also just drop a bunch of stuff. This one is not useful. You lied to me. No method signal. Incorrect use of the key. It is a top, you can hash it. Leptos diffing. By how items are updated. You can force a full update by moving values in a way that ensures complete render. Set values, update VV equal colon forced activities. Yeah, try signal instead of get. That doesn't work like that. Like literally, I not signaling anything. Yeah, I can try to go back iterating with a map. And collect them in a pack. Just to see if it iterates it. I can just try. Okay, and yeah. So we obviously want to get into this. The fuck are you? The fuck, brother? What? Interesting. Like this. Like, am I tripping or? The fuck is this? Mm. The for component is key dynamically takes 3 components, blah blah blah. Oh wait, is it a simple component will iterate over the row? Okay, the child value doesn't update. Okay. looks like my stuff. As I said, each row is only rendered when the key changes. We updated the value for each row, but not the key for any row, so nothing is rendered. If you look at the type child value, it's a plain item react signal or something. This means that even if you wrap a closure around the value, still have the option. Change the key, change the value, take a activity slice. Change the key. Now include both the key and the value in the key. This means that the value of the row changes for. Also, that's what this clone is about. Data get key clone. First, it's very easy. We can make it equal on that way. In which case, we can just case state clones. This is the list of efficient method. Every time the value row change, it throws out the previous p. Yeah, so that should be working, but let's go back to square one and try to actually this will render so what in there. Okay, so this renders everything. That's fantastic. Is that is rendering my doc? I don't know, but fine. Put some space in between that. So what is this about? Nine. Isn't. Isn't showing it, isn't this? Swear to God that at some point, I don't know if I pushed it, but at some point I made it work. Like I swear by it. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm changing the key. That's the reason why it should be working. Generally, no? The item.con. Also, by the way, exactly what's happening at 168? So let's log error and write index if index equals 168. Or actually 169 and well, or 168. Let's see what happens at 169 and 168. Maybe that enlightens me somehow. Still doesn't enlighten me anything. Okay, now let's just put the index before them and take a look. There's a long list of equal numbers. It isn't any different like the fourth, the first four elements. That doesn't crash out. So what did it suggest me? Just iterate over element and add a lead to the top. I'm getting desperate. I don't even know what to search at this point. Like, does this happen because... All right. Right. So that would be like I to 0. You gotta be fucking... Oh, that still looks like L equals get element find get actually was document get element by class name relative. Yeah, still 169. So yeah, it isn't about the contents. Can I also do a values dot get dot len? Like, is it correct in the DOM? Of course it's 0. Or would it be more? Yep. This logging is useless. I'm gonna just set values dot get dot len. Son of a bitch. I don't know, this is quite bizarre. So it is simply not rendering more. For no more apparent reason than this. Stroj bizarre. Like the bug is in the sort. But the sort doesn't. Honestly, let's go full AI. If I uncomment the sort, it will render only the first 168 line 8 rows. When you uncomment, the index left changes may pushing values to the set. I need correspond to the left index. The index is what? I don't want to believe that this is the problem. I refuse to think that this it didn't. And it chief. Okay. I don't care about the original index. It's not about the index. Not taking fully render. If I was implemented, the line change might not update the elements. It does contain all 1000 elements. And forget about the indexes. I don't care. I can access everything fine. I can rename or deactivate edition updation of the bug part set. Okay. If you're using 4, every time with large updates, start logging values get land inside the views, check if it's actually active. Since set value is push mutate the setting in sync up, might be training for activity. Using set value set. Okay, finally a good suggestion. This guy was going on and on about how we lost the indexes as if that is the big deal. As if that is the problem. The first thing is a good one. The rows do get updated. What was the other force reactivity update? Yeah, I can try. Isn't that big of a deal to try? Okay. Set values. That's set. Okay, let's go. That's way worse. Like that's literally way worse. Let's see debugging. Yep. I have all 1000 elements. CSS layout. What do you mean? No, that's not the space. Ensure the list have proper height. Yeah, that's not it. Use directly only. So nope. Okay, syntax error. Components not returning for each. Each. No. Use loops. Just apply setup. Leptos won't render everything inside array. Come on. Talk to me, motherfucker. Talk to me. Please. Hmm. Stop cloning it. He says start it. At this point I'm desperate. So I will try anything. Ain't it? Ain't it, Chief? It's an order issue, not my issue. Hide this whole list when I set a new element. uh, also I'm out of this. Yeah, well, if today doesn't work, I'm just gonna say fuck it. I'm just gonna let it like that. It's going to be the shame because I don't have the time to get something new. Like I wish I was able to finish this, but something on the sword side doesn't allow me to work. Like why? But it isn't even the sword side that's the problem because the sword works. Elements are there. Like does this do something? Swords, the least present initial order of equipment. This one is stable. Whatever. Is the interpreted of order T does not limit to order function may panic. Sorting require additional precaution. Back sort rust. Like is the problem in the sort? Like problem is in the sort or is in the fact is in the sort or is in the order of these elements somewhat somehow. But yeah, I wish to drop it once and be done with it. I don't even have the time to dockerize it. So that's going to be very awkward. The fuck is the sort? Sort. What is lice? Back. Sort. Back sort. Son of a bitch. Yeah, sure. Try it on go. Or duck go. Son of a... It was here. So the lights prevent reserving initial order of equal elements. Whatever. I don't care. Like it doesn't. Destroy anything. Yeah, I didn't check that it was all of them. Actually, I did. Pretty sure it is. It would be like just change the index. Yeah, but even this does speak to me, so this does get changed. Simply doesn't render. Yep, stuff is here. So that ain't it, chief. Oh, it's a Leptos problem. Like it must be. Can't be anything else. I'm going to try the other implementation and see if this is a for loop problem or not. Because I fear it might be a for loop implementations. Why is it this guy that's ignoring me? Like, okay. By the way, class like text white. Don't remember, whatever. Can also son of a bitch. I can also just make a new one. Let get actually values dot get, and we go for like new, you know. Oh yes, the reactivity. Mm-hmm. Is commenting the sort do anything? Okay, no. Oh no, right, this is the problem. Yeah, might be onto something, maybe. Iterate over it in different manner, like with a map. I don't know why I'm super positive today. I was shocked. Like the other day I was destroyed, today I feel better. Couldn't tell you why. Yeah, well. It's not like this guy. Okay, it's giving me a height of 10 pixels. Mm. So yeah, looks okay. Is there any reason why this doesn't work like that when I do an async? Is it because it's not reacting to the sync, so it's not building anything? Like that's the problem? I would believe that that is the problem. So basically this row, it's not workable in my intent. Dynamic rendering is where the key. You can add, remove, and move items within the list. As long as each key is stable over time, the framework does not need to re-render any of the elements unless there are new additions. This allows the extremely efficient updates. Creating a good key can also be a little tricky. You generally do not want to use an index for this purpose. It's not stable. If you remove one, indexes change. You need to do something like generate a unique ID for each row as it generated and unique ID for the key function. Unique. Check out the dynamical list component below. Yeah, cookie maples. Okay, this is like, that's probably me, that's very map count, whatever, dynamical list. The key is where you can add a good key can be tricky. You do not want to use an index as if not stable. If you remove or remove items changes, that's a great idea. So like generating a unique ID for each row as generated and using that as an ID for the key function. Check out the dynamic list. So that it is the problem because it's not unique. How do I make it unique? A key function takes t and returns a stable unique key or ID. I think like it would be unique regardless. Want it for loop Leptos. Don't work. Leptos won't update when I push item. Like the interesting fact about this is that yeah, it won't specifically update, like it's skipping elements. Either that or it isn't reacting properly. in 1 in every 10. Some shit like that. Not it. Leptos won't update DOM when I push item to list. Oh, Rust. Let's push data associated. Leptos wants. Leptos publicity. Confusing photo. Common criticism here, the size is too big, it's going to by a lack of direct access to DOM, the startup time is low, compilation is too long, I don't get. New implement, I don't get. My list implementation won't reset a new at the end of the list. And this doesn't work, and all of that stuff. Should take Discord and ask them the fuck is going on. Yeah. Assume. Ah, come on. Oh, haven't updated in a while. But the thing that I like about Rust is it doesn't ask me to update. And I'm all for not updating that often. But it is kinda not possible because of Discord. Discord will make my life miserable because it didn't update him. It's a piece of shit. Also because I understand the need to keep periodic updates, but dude, just like League again, every 2 weeks I have to download a shit but a lot of stuff. Fucking security. Now at some point they should do a little bit of work to understand security. One fun thing I want to do as a project is write some code as I normally would, and then try to break it with the classics like SQL injection and stuff. Should be quite nice, at least to get the idea that there are some dangerous operations that can be made. I remember at my last job I had to fix a bit of client injection. I still don't understand how do you get to your client to make it to make the injection, but basically using one element you could execute arbitrary code on the client of someone else. I would need to understand that part of how you get someone's client. I'm guessing phishing, but there's some education to be made on that part. I see that most companies in serious companies with some, let's say, consider great engineers do know about that stuff, which is fine, which is okay, I guess. Which I think it's reasonable. I won't be doing security, but just trying not to break security measures is probably a great idea. Okay, so Discord is here. Rise and shine, motherfucker. because you need to download and install it again. Electron piece of shit up. Right, general help. Okay. Rendering. Rendering an array in the DOM. What's up, everyone? I'm in a weird. I'm in. I'm looking at a weird bug problem. I'm trying to animate the DOM using CRM. So then to animate a little. I want to. Dude, this is so small. Can't even zoom. I want to render every element in my array, and if the array is in my array and the element of the array determines the length length of the DOM element. Problem is if the array is in random order, it will render correctly. My 100 it will render correctly my 100,000 elements. If I sort my items, it will render only 168. Here is my nah, brother, is stuck. I thought I fixed this problem, but it didn't. Honestly, I don't know what to do at this point. If my selection won't simply work and it will crash, I just have to change back to Ubuntu. Like, I'm logging it with Rust, but I can't be having it be stuck when I move around. Okay, so here's my repo. GitHub. I'll see. Let's see if everything is already pushed. Here's my repo. Can I somehow? Okay, anyway, after an hour it crashes. It just pipeline will stop at some point. Don't know what to do. Need to be doing some deep debugging about what's stopping my pipe wire to record the screen. Okay, and so here's my repo. How to paste code formatted is code. Okay, so it'll be the classic. Here's the code, easy access. Message is too long, okay. Can I make a clip of my shit? Like I already recorded it, so yeah, I can go on. Jesus Christ. Didn't I update it yesterday or 3 days ago? Okay, let's go on YouTube and take a look at my own video. When YouTube does get around to start. And after that, I'm done, even for today. Ooh, welcome back. Shut up. Okay, so my god, what extension is making my YouTube so slow? Like, seriously? I don't know as fast. Yep, there's a way to clip it. Clip. Here's my repo. Here's a clip with the problem. Okay, exactly. But I'm looking for a weird problem. I'm trying So I made it. I want to render every element array and the element of the array determines the length of the DOM element. Problem is, I don't think this is clear. I'm trying to render an array. Each element of the array determines the length of each leaf. I want to render once array in random order. Then I want to order the array and redo the same render. I pause between each I push each element one at a time and pause for 1 millisecond between each. Problem is, oh, so there was a comment. Did it also bug my shit? Like, did also Twitch won't work, dude? Please. Oh no, it's the ad time. That's the problem. Hi, alright. And yeah. Means if there is a random order, it will render correctly my 1000. If it's sort, here's my repo. Here's the clip with the problem. Yeah, and let it work out. I'm gonna see tomorrow if something happens. So for today, I'm not going anywhere. I want to see how long it was stuck, and I want to take a look at what happened to the DOM. So thanks for watching, everyone. I will see you tomorrow.